Kush and Chemtrails, the world's most dangerous podcast.
We could do some positive. Let me do my holistic mystic.
Let's do it. Let's get holistic, baby.
Yeah.
Let's bring it in, buddy.
Bring it in. Let me put this electrical device down.
Oh, yeah. Let's set sacred
mystical.
space, baby. Ready? Holistic.
Mystic.
Yeah.
Holistic. Holistic. Mystic. Holistic. Mystic.
All right. So I wanted to do one off the top today.
Okay.
I was inspired when I was drinking my green juice while I was out with my boys because I had them drink it since they were babies. So they're still like they drink it. Well, sometimes I got to tell them like drink your green juice, you know what I mean? But for the most part, they get down with it, especially like on a hot day. I didn't have to even tell them. The last few times we went out, I had some in my thermos so it stays nice and cold. And as soon as they get a little sweat in, they're like, "Daddy, let me get your green juice, man."
Hey, bro.
Finish
you know
my
how
whole
fucking pure
damn
this
green
kid's
juice.
bodies are? His kids' bodies are because he's fed them so well. They made their own fucking food and all that shit from birth. I swear, I seen his kids walk through a wall one day, bro. No, they got superpowers, dude.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, they're on some other shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They be doing.
Continue, please.
Yeah, man. That's that particle, reconfiguration.
They're the
type
real
shit.
particle colliders,
There
bro.
it
When they
is.
get going, you
Oh,
know what I
man,
mean?
they are
It's
wild.
on. It's on.
So yeah, the green juice, the power of the green juice. The reason why I want to bring it up though is because I was drinking it and it dawned on me. I was like, yo, on the pod, I often say, yeah, throw this in my green juice, do that with my green juice. And I don't think I've ever really broke down on the pod what the hell is my green juice.
What is the green juice, Buck? Tell us now.
Because it's not like the green machine. You can
I told you we'd find out one day, Decide. He was asking me, what is green juice?
Yeah, so the reason why I call it my green juice is because, let me take it back to the beginning like JP told me. When I first started juicing, it was because I had issues with my teeth, to be honest with you. So I wanted to find a way to get my nutrition without having to chew so much, you know what I mean? So, and I fell in love with like strawberry banana smoothies. So then once I got a good blender at the house, I just started making hella strawberry banana smoothies. And then when I started like getting into like greens and realizing the power of the leafy greens, I would throw a little like spinach before I was hip to Dr. Sabi in there, you know, some spinach or whatever greens that I had around the house. And then I realized if you only put a little bit of greens, then it still keeps the flavor of the berries or whatever, you know, the base is of the whatever you're making it. Because I used to put like yogurt and things like that back when I still did like dairy products and stuff. Yeah. So that was the genesis of it, the beginning. And I would throw some ice in there. So for the people at home, the base of my green juice back then and pretty much still is a nice set of greens. Back then I would use more fruit because I didn't know where I was going with it. I was just juicing because it tasted good to me, you know, on a hot day. Yeah. But now it's a part of my everyday routine. And the reason is because we don't eat enough leafy greens in our diet. Most of us, people like laugh at a salad. Like they don't really want a salad, you know what I mean? Even though some of us enjoy a good salad, you know, but you're not going to eat a salad like every day, you know what I mean, for your meal and intake. And most salads aren't even that nutritious, you know, unless you're getting the right type of lettuce. Iceberg, I don't think has that much nutritional value.
None.
Yeah,
there's no nutritional
so
value.
You got to get like the red
romaine,
lettuce.
Fucking spinach, kale. I think kale's probably one of the top ones. What's the ones? The spirulina.
Oh yeah,
chlorella.
Chlorella and spirulina. So I use those when I don't put a lot of leafy greens in there. Then I'll supplement with those. So that's where those come in handy. But for the greens that I use now, so I'll fast forward to now. I take a base of greens, and it's usually kale, chard, dandelion, alfalfa, arugula. Arugula has a very strong taste to it, so you got to use that one sparingly. All the other ones are pretty much like water-based. You can't really taste them too much, you know, once you blend them up with whatever base you use for your liquid. My liquid base, I usually use like a little bit of juice. We usually have some like acai juice or pomegranate juice or orange juice, apple juice. I'll use a little bit of juice, all natural juice, and then I fill the rest up with water. Sometimes I'll even just do coconut water And sometimes I'll put my hemp seed milk in there. And then I usually use frozen fruit. So I'll throw some frozen fruit, and then a good blender is essential too for your green juice. So I have a Vitamix blender. It is a little pricey. It's cool though because they have levels of them. So ours was probably like $250 at Costco, and I think they come with like a 20-year warranty. Crazy. So
that's dope.
Yeah, they're really good for making a lot of things: sauces, milk, smoothies, of course. But the brother I ran into, one of my clients, man, he had the damn near commercial grade version of it. His cost like a rack, bro. Like the damn near like the one they got up in Jamba Juice, you know. So there's different levels to it, but you don't got to spend $1,000, but you want to have a good blender, and it's gonna pay for itself, you know, because you're gonna use this thing, like I just said, for like 10-20 years. They got the crazy warranty on there. You can take it back and get another one if the blades go out on you. But I haven't had no issues with it. That shit makes it into a nice puree, just like Jamba Juice or whatever your favorite juice spot is. So along with the liquid base and then the greens, I put a heavy dose of greens. I damn near fill the blender up with greens, and then I just smash my frozen fruit on top. And then I'll put, like he was saying, a supplement. Every time I make my juice, I usually use like 2 supplements. So that'll be like the chia, the flax that we shared, the spirulina, the chlorella, yeah.
Chlorella.
And then of course I have a bunch of other ones like I can't even name, hemp hearts, and a bunch of goodies that we just accumulate over time, moringa. And so blend that up and take it to go, put it in one of those thermos that it'll keep cool, and man, you could drink that thing throughout the day. And the reason why it's so important though is because, like I said, we don't supplement enough of those leafy greens in our diet. They're so oxygen filled. They reduce inflammation, bring oxygen to the brain, and it's just like eating sunshine is what I say, you know what I mean? So we get a lot of our nutrient from sun absorption, but a lot of us can't even absorb the sun anymore because the environment we live in. So eat the sun, you know what I mean? Those leafy greens, they're full with phytoplankton and all that good old stuff, man. So yeah, bro, that's why I do it, is because I'm not about to be, you can't chew up that shit all the time. Like, you get the greens all in your teeth, and you know, it's just not convenient for a salad all the time, or leafy greens. Like I ate that little salad before I got started on the pod, but see, that took time. Most people just want something quick, and the smoothie is to go. So that's why every day, man, I insist my family have at least 1 cup of the smoothie, because then whatever junk you have throughout the day, when you have to compromise your it, if you do, hopefully you don't, because I plan ahead and I take my food with me. But everybody can't do that every day. It's not reality. Sometimes we do things sporadically and you got to make do. But then at least I have my green juice, so I know I got my nutrients for the day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's the power of the green juice. It's simple to make. It's an easy thing to add to your routine. And I'm not going to lie, when I don't have it, I miss it. Like, it powers up my day. It gives me energy. Even if I don't have breakfast, I could grab a piece of fruit and have my green juice, and I'm good at least till lunchtime. You know what I mean? So, yeah, brother. I just want to share that with the people because I mentioned green juice, and now you know a little bit of how I do mine. There's many different ways to do it, but just want to share my method.
That's dope.
Yeah, man. So that's the green juice, man. The power of the green juice every day.
I love it, man.
Green juice every day.
It's so good for your fucking liver and your kidneys.
Yeah.
That's great.
Detox.
And the antioxidants, everything you just said. The inflammation. And there's a lot of inflammation right now, bro. A lot of inflammation out there. So that's great for it.
Keep you regular, too. Like you was just saying, it cleanses, man.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. That's a great point. Man, that's a great point, because there's so much toxicity because people don't have regular bowel movements, bro. You know what I mean? I've talked to people, dude, this is blowing my mind. On several occasions in my lifetime, bro, I've talked to people that have been like, yeah, bro, I only shit like 2 or 3 times a week. And I'm like, how, bro? How? That's crazy,
because I could do that in a day sometimes.
Yeah. I have shit 2 or 3 times in a day.
Man.
Yeah. For sure. Typically, I shit once every morning. Like, I got to shit really bad every morning. But there's some days where I'll wake up, shit, and then like a few hours pass. I'm like, damn, I got to shit again. And I go shit again. Yeah. Yeah. But, yeah, I agree with you there. And that's the shitty podcast.
Hey.
Nah, thanks for sharing that though, G.
Man, yeah, for sure, man. You know how we always try to bring something that can be of use to people other than just information. Information is great. Somebody said this on something I was watching recently. Like, information is great, but it's how you implement it. You know, that's what true knowledge is like implementing something that you've obtained over time. You know, so yeah, it's cool to talk about things, but it's also better to put it in motion.
Kush and Chemtrails, the world's most dangerous podcast.